Hey guys, thanks for listening to another Business English episode. I'm Mark from mksenglish.com, the website that helps professionals communicate clearly and confidently in English at work. Today's topic: remote work, English for virtual meetings. Remote work is no longer temporary. For many professionals around the world, virtual meetings are now a daily reality. But here's the challenge. Speaking English in person is one thing. However, speaking English on Zoom, Teams, or Google Meet, well, that's another. In virtual meetings, communication must be clear, concise, structured, and confident. Today, I'll teach you practical English phrases and strategies you can use immediately. Let's begin with opening a meeting. Instead of saying something like, okay, I'll start, try something more professional. Here's three options. Number one, thank you everyone for joining. Let's get started. Number two, I appreciate your time today. And number three, before we begin, can everyone hear me clearly? Now, if you're leading the meeting, here are three more options. Number one, the purpose of today's meeting is to. Number two, we have 3 items on the agenda. And number 3, let's aim to finish within 45 minutes. Notice the structure? Good meetings are organized. As we know, technology is not always perfect. So you need language for technical issues. If you can't hear someone, well, speak up. Here are 3 phrases for that. Number 1, sorry, you're breaking up. Number 2, could you repeat that? The connection is unstable. And number 3, something that usually happens. You're on mute. Now, if you have a problem, that's something different. Here are 3 phrases that you can use in that case. Number 1, apologies, my internet is a bit slow. Number 2, let me reconnect quickly. And number 3, can you see my screen? These small phrases make you sound calm and professional, not stressed. In virtual meetings, interruptions, of course, are common. So you need polite entry phrases. Instead of interrupting directly, for example, no, that's wrong, you could try to be a bit more polite. Here are 4 phrases for that. Number 1, if I may add something. Number 2, I'd like to build on that point. Number 3, from my perspective. And number 4, I see your point. However, these softeners are extremely important in international business communication. They reduce conflict and increase respect. In global teams, direct disagreement can sound aggressive. Instead of saying something like, I disagree, try these. Number 1, I'm not sure I completely agree. Number 2, that's an interesting point, but we have to consider. And when you agree, well, here's some phrases for that. Number 1, I completely agree. Number 2, that makes sense. And number 3, I'm on the same page, or we are on the same page. On the same page is very common in business English. I'm sure you've experienced many meetings can end awkwardly. Sometimes you're stuck with not knowing what to say and you wind up saying something like, uh, okay, bye. Like I said, awkward. So, why not use structured closing language? Here are 4 options. Number 1, to summarize. Number 2, our next steps are. Number 3, I'll follow up by email. And number 4, thank you everyone for your contributions. These phrases show leadership and clarity. When working remotely with international teams, please remember these 4 points. Some cultures value directness. Others value indirect communication. Silence does not always mean disagreement. And fast speaking is not always confidence. Of course, clear English is better than fast English, but confidence is calm, not loud, not fast. Okay, so now let's look at some key vocabulary from today's show. Listen and repeat. Agenda. Agenda. Follow up. Follow up. Clarify. Clarify. Connection. Connection. Contribution. Contribution. Perspective. Perspective. Align. Align. Summarize. Summarize. Here's a bit of homework for you. Try to use at least 3 of these words in your next meeting. So guys, remote work is here to stay. Your English does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be clear, structured, and professional. And remember, strong communication skills can accelerate your career more than technical skills alone. If you want to improve your business English for meetings, presentations, and professional communications, visit mksenglish.com and click the contact button to try a free online trial lesson with me, Mark. Let's build your confidence together. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.